In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I created a pattern for this snatch dress. For this pattern, you'll need brown paper, curved ruler, measuring tape, scissors, and a marker. The measurements you will need are your hips, your waist, your under bust, your bust, and your thigh. Now you're going to lay your tape down the side of your paper, and you're going to mark 9, 10, 13, 17, and 24. These marks will serve as your chest point, your bust point, your under bust, your waist, and your hip point in that specific order. Now you're just going to mark out the lines clearly so that you can see them. Now, this is how you get that snatch effect. You're going to come down from your waist line by 11, and you're going to draw a line there. Next, you're going to come over to the top, mark 3 inches from the front, and then you're going to come down by 3 inches. Next, you're going to mark 4 inches away from that dot at the top, and then you're going to come down by 1 inch, and this will create our shoulder slope. Next, take your curved ruler and draw in your neckline. After doing that, we will now draw in our shoulder slope. Next, I just drew a line down to the chest line. Now we're going to go over back to our neckline, and from the top, we're going to come down by 1 inch. This is going to serve as our back neck pattern. Remember, this is a 2-in-1 pattern. Next, you're going to take your bust measurement divided by 4, and you're going to mark that on your chest and your bust line. Take your ruler and measure the line that comes down to your chest line and divide that into 2. My measurement came out to be 4, and you're going to come in by 1/2 inch. Next, you're going to grab your curve ruler and you're going to mark out the front pattern line. Then you'll take your curve ruler again and you're going to mark out the back pattern line. Both of these connect to the bust point that you divided and marked on the chest line. Now what you see me doing here is dividing all of my measurements and placing them on each line. Don't forget to add 1 inch back to your waist for the dart that we're going to create. Next, you're going to connect all the lines together. For your dart, you're going to use your nipple to nipple measurement. That is your round bust divided by 4 minus 1.5. Mine is 8, so I just use 4 inches to go in from the front, starting at my bust line. Then I did this all the way down to my hip line, and you're going to come down from the bust line by 1 inch, and you're going to mark. Then you're going to move down to the hip line, and you're going to come up by 2 inches. This is for our dart. Then you're going to come to your waistline, and you're going to mark 0.5 on both sides. Now you'll connect the line from the top, from the bust to the waist on both sides, and you will come up from the bottom and do the same thing. Lastly, we're going to add in our 1 inch seam allowance from the original line. This helps us avoid wasting fabric if we forget the 1 inch seam allowance while we're cutting. Now it's time to cut out our pattern. Before you cut, make sure you place another layer of brown paper underneath. Pay close attention here because we're going to cut out the back line first. This is why we labeled it, so we wouldn't make any mistakes. Next, you're going to cut out the back neckline only, and then our shoulder. Next, you're going to trace out the lines that we have on your front pattern onto the back pattern. Next, we're going to replace the darts on the back, just like we have darts on the front. And there you have it, our 3-in-1 pattern. And we're just gonna mark out allowance right there so we know what that line is for. And if you would like to make a skirt with this pattern, you just fold it at the waist and there's your skirt pattern. Stay tuned for the upcoming videos where I'll show you guys exactly how I use this pattern to cut these dresses. Thanks for watching.